My family has been my rock throughout my entire career. Both my parents are interior designers, so they have the ability to kind of accept kind of the creative side and the more artistic side, which not many Arab parents do. And they have been absolutely brilliant. They've made sure to support me throughout everything. Whenever I felt a little hesitant, they'd be like my backbone throughout everything. And even when it came back to me being like a child, they would always push me to try out for like different school musicals or like choir or sports, just explore all my options. And they allowed me kind of the freedom to do whatever I want. And I just wouldn't be the confident, creative person I am today without them. Yeah. The most important values I've learned from the historical past of Egypt would be resilience and unity. Egypt as a country has faced so many different challenges, so many invaders, people have come and gone, and yet we're the ones that are still standing. And our culture is the one that's still standing and going on. So I think it's really important to learn from that and to learn that if you persevere with something, it's going to go through. I would say kind of the hospitality of Egyptian women. I have never walked into an Egyptian woman's household and not felt like I was one of her own children. And it's not just about like delivering nice meals or making like a nice comment or two, but it's the genuine feeling of warmth when you enter her house, and I think sharing that with the world would just kind of create a more caring and empathetic place to live in, which I think is beautiful. My message to all the body shamers out there is that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and every different person is their own unique work of art. And it's ridiculous to start shaming someone over trends that come and go as years pass on, especially now that it's so easy to do it behind the screen and not face any of the consequences of these harsh words. And I think anyone and everyone could benefit from just uplifting each other instead of tearing them down. Okay, I've said this 1,000,001 times before to any of my friends that are visiting. Without a doubt, it is koshari. And so koshari is a mix of rice, macaroni, lentils with like a tomato sauce, like little onions on top. And it's not just kind of like a mix of flavors, but it's also a mix of all the different cuisines in Egypt. And I think it's like the perfect meal to kind of represent our country in general. And it tastes amazing, so win-win. Determination. I've gone through ups and downs, I've faced a few different challenges, but it's my determination to keep going that's always pushed me through. I love the motto, if there's a will, there's a way. And as long as you don't really back down from something, I think anyone can achieve what they want to achieve. Obviously, some people may call me stubborn, but it's my stubbornness that's reached me to this point and has made me, a final contender for Miss Universe Egypt. So, yeah, I wouldn't change it for the world. I don't know if this translates well, but the kind of a power to education to just like open up everyone's mind. I think it is the root of a lot of issues we face. I think by offering everyone that a good education, a quality education, we can target and fix so many issues like poverty and inequality, and the most important issue, in my opinion, which is ignorance. Yeah, so I think that's definitely what I would do. I am the youth today. So I think this generation is wonderful, it's brilliant. I've never met a group of people that is so determined and so passionate about just everything and anything. They're so incredibly smart. They want to face and fix so many issues. They target things like equity and like sustainability, environmental sustainability. And even though sometimes, it's a little hard listening to the little guy, this little guy is brilliant. And it's so nice to finally get to hear these voices. I think everyone can kind of learn from them and learn to, accept the fact that they're trying their best to make the world a better place, not just for them, but for the next generation. I think that's just amazing, honestly. So 3 words to describe Egypt would be majestic, timeless, and comforting. I want to say, believe in yourself, keep going, don't listen to anyone who tells you otherwise, surround yourself by positive people that push you towards your goals and support your dreams. And just know that the world is waiting for you, and if no one else believes in you, then I do.
Hello, you look beautiful. Thank you so much. How do you feel now?
I feel excited, a little nervous, but all good nerves. And yeah, I'm gonna do my best.
Yes, that's right thing. It's fine to be nervous, but it's really important how you handle it. So, are you ready to choose your judge? Let's do it then. Number 1. Your question is from Josh Hugen.
All good.
Your question is, what do you think is the biggest reason why poverty still exists in many countries in the world? Thank you.
Okay, so I believe the main reason why poverty still exists in many countries is the lack of resources such as education or the lack of economic opportunities. And if I was to be Miss Universe Egypt, I would work with both local and international organizations to create microfunding environments and to empower these people that are stuck in the unfortunate circumstance of poverty, and just to empower them to break out of the cycle.
Oh wow, I love your deep and meaningful answer. Really, that's great. Okay, this is the time for your second question. Let's pick it up. Number 5. So your question is from social media.
So a new idea that I would bring as Miss Universe is to create new environments for embracing different diversity and different cultures, creating different events to unify all these different wonderful ladies from different backgrounds, and just to a place where all of us can embrace the differences and become a sort of unified culture together.